Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today's Faith Black Lights, we take a look at this. And what this is from the Heat Hot Sauce Shop, it is the Chipotle Ghost Nacho Cheese Seasoning. I did a white cheddar habanero from them earlier. You can check out the video for that. I believe that's in the everything else playlist. And let's see what we got here. All right, we got cheddar cheese, milk cultures, whey, of course, salt, chipotle powder, ghost pepper powder, sea salt, yeast extract, garlic and onion, which is certainly powder as well, and ground rice husks to, I presume, to keep it from clumping. Let's have a little look-see here. Full right to the brim. Okay, let's just get... So there it is. Let's see, can we spread it out a little bit? There it is. Sort of nice looking powder here. Nice orangey sort of color. Again, we have cheddar. I'm really curious to see how it translates as nacho, because nacho doesn't honestly really mean anything. There's a lot of things that use the word nacho, and it's very different flavor profiles. So, but okay, we don't need that much of it. Yeah, that should be enough for a taste test. We'll go with that. So we'll try that. Very happily, this is not making me sneeze. The other one is giving me fits. That's interesting. Oh, that ghost pepper just comes on a little late, but it's there. Got some interesting bitter notes here, which is kind of always the case, I find, with powders like this that have pepper in them. That is a nice smoky cheese flavor to it. That's quite good. One of the yeah, that's quite good. One of the more interesting things I've done with the other one, and I got more of it to keep playing with it, is I like baking things with it, which I will do with this as well at some future point. I'll tell you this, making yourself a nice bit of like a garlic butter and then throwing some of this in there with it, or the other one, to have on a nice garlic bread or a garlic cheese bread especially. Little kiss of perfection right there. But of course, anytime we see this, we're probably thinking popcorn. So, last time I had Cousin Willie's Buttery Explosion. This time is the movie theater butter popcorn. And we'll see if this is better on popcorn. I already like this one better. Like, notably better. And it's not to say that the other one is bad or anything. I mean, I ordered a second jar of it because let's continue playing with it. The last thing I would say is bad. I just didn't love it on popcorn. It seemed like the other one was dustier too. Okay, is there some more in there? Ah, got a little hefty push there of that. Oh, I'm excited about trying this on garlic bread. Yeah, there we got some powder in the air. I have to sneeze here in a second. Ah, powder. Good old powder. Ah. I never understood the appeal of snuff. And seems like it just takes so little things to fire up the old allergy some days, but all right, let's give this a go. It's quite good. Yeah, this one's excellent on popcorn. We have a couple things working really well here. The first is that the cheese is standing up to the peppers very well. But we also have that nice little bit of chipotle in there. Which is really, really carrying the day. And preventing this from getting overly bitter. Yeah, Dylan did a great job with this one if he's the one that put it together. I can't wait. Try this in some baking. Part of my ETK experiments this winter sort of revolve around it. And this is going to be really interesting. You know, and any of these other things, you could definitely use it with mac and cheese. I don't know I would put it on potato chips. I mean, you could. I think that'd be pretty interesting, actually. This one. I really like what he's done here. The flavor combination of this is tremendous. We have casseroles. I used the other one. I used the white cheddar habanero. I did use that in some casseroles. That was excellent as well. This one I think is going to be better. Maybe it comes down to using like a regular cheddar, maybe a medium cheddar as opposed to like a white cheddar, which are usually sharps. Sharps have that little bit of bite to them usually. I quite like this. Heat-wise, they're very similar. I think I gave the other one a default 1. Or a 1. I don't remember which. I would give this about the same. Actually, this one is more definitely a 1. Those ghosts are kind of behind things, but they definitely make themselves felt. And it's a good combination because you've got these other sort of milder flavors doing a lot of the heavy flavor lifting. Yeah, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous. I really like what he's done here. Flavor-wise, it's fantastic. I'm starting to get into some of the heavier coated bits down here towards the end. Very nice. If you, for example, were to make popcorn on the stove with oil, I don't know if anybody does that anymore. Throwing some of this right in that oil be the way to go. Got an old maid there. Toothbreaker. Yeah, very nice. I'll be honest, I was a little surprised that the white cheddar didn't work as well as I thought it would in popcorn. At least not for me. But it definitely adds so much to other things. Whereas this one, for me, I prefer the flavor of this. The heat is really interesting because it's subtle. The other one is kind of right away. This one has a really nice sort of build to it, where it starts a little bit slow and then ramps up, just so that the ghost is going to let you know it's there. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. I really, really like the flavor of this. Heat-wise, like I said, I'll give it a 1. With the ghosties in there, I feel like I kind of have to do that. It definitely is a really good use of my favorite super hot. Like, this is just a really, really well done product, I gotta say. I didn't notice that before. You see that? There's 4.5 peppers on the side of this. That's kind of entertaining. I'll give it one. Give it 1 pepper. Actually, on my scale, there's only 5 of them. I would give half a pepper. That's where I'd put it. Yeah, just really, really good though. Definitely, I don't know. I don't even know that it's. If I was normie, I wouldn't worry about this. I would just get and enjoy it. It might push normies just a tad, but like I said, all those things. Like if you look at the post section on YouTube here for my channel, you can see a lot of the different things that I make. And the other one I've used quite a lot. But this one, this thing is going to start going into that rotation as well. Going to go right into some nice, like I said, garlic cheese bread. Right into some other a mystery thing that I'm working on this winter. That if it works out, who knows? Maybe it'll be something you can get and make yourself. Who knows? But yeah, this is super tremendous. I hit a little lull there at the ETK, but what happens, right? You get one product and you get excited about using it, and you're right back to it, and that's kind of where I am. So very, very, very pleased to have that going on. Excellent product. Can't praise it highly enough, I guess. It is just for this type of thing, for the sort of seasoning, it is just exquisite. And we'll leave it right there. So that was the Heat Hot Sauce Shop Chipotle Ghost Nacho Cheese Seasoning. Number 4. In peace to serve the flame.